Good morning, students. Today we are going to start the exercise 6.3, which is based upon the division of algebraic expressions. Okay, till the exercise 6.4 we have discussed questions based upon the addition, subtraction and multiplication of the algebraic expressions. Now we are going to start division in between two algebraic expressions. Now this is your question number first, which is in this question number 1. First of all, see that all the terms which are given to you on the left hand side and the right hand side, all are monomials. Okay, these are single term. So single term in the algebraic expression are known as monomial. This is monomial, this is monomial. Okay, so all the terms, this one, this one, this one, this one, all are monomials. So let's start how we can do division in between two monomials, okay, in the algebraic expression. So this is your part number A. Question is, you have to divide 16z divided with 4z. Okay, you have to divide 16z with 4z. Now how you have to write? Right here 16z divided by 4z. You have to cancel constant with the constant and variable with the variable. So I'm going to cancel 4 with 16, 4 ones are 4 fours are. And z both will get cancelled. So no variable is left. So your answer will be only 4. This is the answer. Now B part is 24a raised to power 6 and divided with 6a raised to power 4. Okay, now how you have to divide? 24a raised to power 6 divided by 6a raised to power 4. Again you have to cancel constant with the constant. 6 ones are 6 fours are, and variable with the variable. A raised to power 6 will get cancelled with a raised to power 4. How you have to cancel the terms? I just want to tell you one thing. See, I'm telling you, whenever you are going to add two algebraic expressions, okay, in that you have to add the variables. Suppose this is the question, 24 a raised to power 2 and you have to multiply. You have to multiply with you have to multiply with 2 a raised to power 6. Okay, so how you will multiply? You have to multiply constant with the constant. 24 into multiply with 2. Okay, and how you will multiply variable with the variable? You have to add the powers. 2 plus 6. Okay, so it will be equal to 2 fours are 8, 2 twos are 4. It will be equal to 48 a raised to power 2 plus 6, 8. So that means in the case of multiplication, when you are going to multiply variables, your powers will be added. You have to add the powers. Okay, so this is a case of multiplication. Okay, multiplication. Now come to the case of division, which we are doing right now. In the case of division, suppose you are having 6 b raised to power 9 divided by 3 b raised to power 4. Alright, so how you have to divide? 6 b raised to power 9 divided by 3 b raised to power 4. This constant and constant will get cancelled. 3 twos are 6. Okay, so what is coming here? 2 is coming. Now you have to cancel this. B raised to power 9, b raised to power 4. In the case of multiplication, we have added the powers. And in the case of division, that is a rule. You have to subtract the power. B raised to power 9, you have to minus 9 minus 4. Your powers will be subtracted always. So 9 minus 4 is 5. So answer will be 2b raised to power 5. This will be the answer. Okay, in the case of multiplication, you have to add the powers. In case of division, you have to subtract the power. Okay, So this is the concept. So now let's move with the question. We were on the question B part. So here what you have to do, a raised to power 6 divided by a raised to power 4. So cancel it. 6 minus 4 is 2. So constant is 4 and variable is a raised to power 2 is left. So this will be the answer. Got it? Now C part is 30 p raised to power 5 x raised to power 2 z divided by 3 p raised to power 2 x raised to power 2 and z. Okay, so you have to divide 30, yeah, right, in this way. First expression here and second expression at the down, means in the denominator. So cancel constant with the constant and variables with the variable. 3 tens are 30. P5 and P square will get cancelled. What is left? 5 minus 2, P raised to power 3 is left. X square will get cancelled. Nothing is left. Z and Z will get cancelled. Nothing is left. So answer will be 10p cube. Alright. So in this way, this is your part number D. You have to divide. Okay. First of all, do this D part by on. Okay. And then go for writing in the fair notebook. So this is the D part. A, B, C, D. All the 4 parts are here of the question number 1. Okay. So the concept behind that is, whenever you are going to divide the algebraic expression, you have to cancel constant with the constant and variable with the variable. When you are cancelling the variables, just you have to see that you have to subtract the powers always. Alright. So now let's move with the question number 2. Question number 2 is, divide the following. This is given you now in the form of binomial. You can see that in the first A part, this is a binomial. You have divided with the monomial. This is a polynomial divided with the monomial. Binomial divided with the monomial. Again polynomial divided with the monomial. Single term. Okay. Single term is known as monomial. 2 terms are known as binomial. And 3 terms are known as polynomial. Let's start with the A part. A part is 2a raised to power 3 b raised to power 2 minus 10 ab raised to power 3 c divided by 2ab square. Write down first expression here and the second expression which you have to, by which you have to divide this term at the denominator. This is a binomial. Okay, in the first question, this was first term. First term was the monomial. Now in the case of second question, this first term, first expression is either binomial or polynomial. So in this case, here in this numerator, either they are having minus sign in between or they are having plus sign. So you have to divide this denominator separately one by one with both the terms of the numerator. First of all, you would write in this way: 2a cube b square divided by 2ab square minus, write down this term here and the denominator here. Means you have to divide this term one by one with both the terms of numerator. And rest of the concept is same. Cancel constant with the constant and variable with the variable. Here also, here also. So in this, what is left? A square is left. And here minus sign you have to place as it is. And here what is left? 5bc. This is left. So this will be your answer. Okay. So in this case of binomial, you have to divide this denominator one by one with both the terms. Okay. And then you have to cancel constant with the constant, variable with the variable. Now, I'm giving you B part and D part as a homework. I'm going to solve C part now. C part, because in the C part there is a minus sign given. Okay, so how you have to put minus sign, I'll tell you. First of all, write this term divided by this term. Now you have divide this term first of all with this, place plus sign in between, and this divide this term with the the second term. Okay, one by one with both the terms. Now cancel constant with the constant, variable with the variable. Here also, here also. Here what is left? 2xy square, here what is left? 4x cube y. Now if the denominator or numerator anyone is having a minus sign, so minus sign you have to place in between. Okay, here also this is minus sign, so means this complete term is now negative, and when we are having positive sign before that, positive sign will get neglect and minus sign you have to place in that place. Okay, so now answer is minus 2xy square minus 4x cube y. Okay, so whenever if the numerator is not negative, then also you have to place minus sign. If the denominator is negative, then also you have to place minus sign. If both are negative, then negative will get cancelled and the term will become positive. Okay, now I'm going to start question number 3rd. This is the question number 3rd. In the question number 3rd, this one first expression is given you either in the form of polynomial, yeah, all are polynomial, but you have to divide this polynomial with the binomial or polynomial. So how you have to solve? When such kind of question is there, when you have to divide with binomial or polynomial, you have to make this division symbol. Okay, like the way you are doing division in the previous grades, the same way you have to do. In the previous grade you have done division with the digits. Now you have to do division with the algebraic expression. Okay, now this is the expression. So now you have to write x minus 2 here and this term in between. Now you have to multiply x minus 2 with that variable or constant so that your first term will get cancelled. Okay, if the second term is cancelling with the first term, it doesn't matter. Okay, it is fine, completely fine, but always you have to cancel first term, okay, in the expression. So I'm going to multiply with x square. If I'll multiply with x square, it will become, I'll multiply x with x square, it will become x cube, and minus 2 multiply with x square, it will become minus 2x square. So write down at the down of these terms. After writing the terms, you have to oppose the sign. Minus will become plus and plus will become minus. Now this is positive term, this is negative term, both are same, so these two terms will get cancelled. These both terms are same but sign are opposite, again this will cancel. So what is left? Minus 4 is left. And with minus 4 we cannot solve this question furthermore, so this will be your remainder. So at class you have to write that quotient is x square and remainder is minus 4. Okay, in this way you have to solve your B part. This is the B part. Write down this term here and this term here. Okay, now you have to see that by which term you have to multiply so that first term will get cancelled. So you will multiply first of all with 3x square. It is coming 6x cube minus 9x square. This term will get cancelled. Oppose the sign and then cancel it. Okay. Then do subtraction or addition here. Okay. Then take out one term again from here and then multiply with the next term. This expression you have to multiply with 4x. It is coming 8x square minus 12x. Now cancel this term. This term is getting cancelling. Oppose the sign and then cancel it. Now right here what is coming? Minus 10 plus 12, 2x, and what is left? Minus 3 is left. Okay, so this is the same, 2x minus 3, 2x minus 3. So you have to multiply this term with 1 plus 1. Okay, so 2x minus 3 write down here. Okay, now cancel both the terms and after that remainder is 0. Write down here quotient is coming this and remainder is coming 0. So this, in this way you have to solve A part and B part. Okay, C part I'm giving you for the homework. I'm going to solve D part. Okay, this is your D part. You have to write down this term here in this symbol and this expression outside. Okay, so now you have to multiply this expression with, first of all, with 2x square. 2 into x square, 2x square into x square, it will be 2x4. Now 2x square with 4x, it will be 8x cube. Now 2x square with minus 2, it will be minus 4x square. Now oppose the sign. So this term will get cancelled and this term is also get cancelled. What is left? Minus 5x square plus 4x square. It is minus x square. Take out these two terms directly. Okay. Now this is minus x square minus 4x plus 2. And this is x square plus 4x minus 2. Terms are same but sign are different. So you have to multiply this expression with minus 1. So that sign will be coming same. Okay, so when you multiply with minus 1, it is minus x square, it is minus 4x, it is plus 2. Oppose the sign and then cancel the terms. So it is coming 0. Therefore, quotient is 2x square minus 1 and remainder is 0. So this was the D part. In this way, your exercise 6.3 is complete. So whatever parts I have given you for the homework, do it very carefully, very sincerely. If you face any difficulty, just go through with the examples. Okay, go through with the video in PDF. And if still any doubt is left in the mind, please call me anytime. Note down this exercise 6.3 properly in your fair notebook. Okay, bye-bye and take care all of you.